So I was doing three things. I was working out, I was partying hard, I used to smoke, I used to drink excessively. We went out to Westy, and then there was some guy who spanked my wife's ass. So she just like turned and was like, "What did you just do?" I start fighting this guy. The bouncers outside the clubs stopped the fight. Like it would have been seriously bad. But till now my finger is messed up. My boy almost got his eye out. I had a black eye and everything. But so now I'm fully 100% believe in God, but not in the Christian way.
I went through a very bad breakup. Then I was like, all women are sluts and this and that.
Man.
And when you talk about women in such a degrading way, from a guy who had a mother that took care of him, you're also talking against her.
There's always this thing of, why is she dressing like this? Why is she going there? Why is she? What is she? Where was she? It's like, how can we keep blaming a lady for living her life as opposed to who is normally the one causing this harm? It's almost always a man.
But maybe now is not a good time to talk about Kibe. Hey, you, the viewer. I just want to take this time and I want to thank you. You've really helped me grow. You've really helped this podcast grow. But one thing I noticed is 77.8% of you don't subscribe. And if you love the content we're putting out, guys, we'd really appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way and it'll take this channel to the next level. Subscribe. Why is it that in the industry for, what would you call this, media and entertainment?
Production.
There's just always bullshit excuses from editors.
Yeah.
It's never on time, bro. Like
Yeah.
if you go to a lawyer and the lawyer's told you, pole, I haven't done the work. Like it's aviation industry where Eric, I'm not sure if you know Every Other Time with Eric. So his podcast, aviation industry, if you're late, like it affects quite a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
So the whole structure, the way it's set up is quite professional. I work in the data center space, very professional. But working in this industry with the media guys, I'm not sure why. But Vayani guys are just, they're serious guys, they're talented, but it's also that laissez-faire attitude.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you've experienced that working with editors. And
I have. So we work mainly with just one videographer right now because of that. Yeah, there's that, and also change of rates. This week it's 15K, next week it's 20, the next week you don't know.
It's
then
not consistent.
This week he can get the work done in 2 days, next week it's 7 days. It happens.
It happens.
It happens.
But let's address how.
But I think it's also a creative
field
personality thing. Because in terms of how they work, generally it's different from, let's say if it's like designers, editors, because they don't usually do a 9 to 5 kind of thing.
Actually, that's a very good
So
point. Yeah.
guys wake up at like 10. Like the guy I work with, so I'm doing a project with an architect. This is a creative guy. During like morning hours, you can't get him before 1 p.m. 1 p.m. he's now waking up and like, okay, what's happening?
To be honest, that's a dope lifestyle.
From like 9-10 p.m. he's like super active. That's when he's like sending emails, he's like doing his drawings, he's doing all his work. So it's like,
To be honest, I think I work like that as well.
yeah.
But it's by design because I work in sales, and a lot of the network building and relationship building I do is in the evenings and nights, where guys are like in their locals and you're going to meet them and organize this thing. So that's where most of the business is done. I think 90% of deals are done in those locals.
Yeah.
And so chasing those deals, the lifestyle adjusts, right? And I've been doing it for so long, all of a sudden waking up early has been a bit of a challenge. But then the problem is when you start managing a team. So as an independent sales guy, I was like, it's out. My boss knows where I am.
Yeah.
But now when you start managing a team of different salespeople, and then you have to show up Monday at 9 o'clock for a morning meeting, all of a sudden you're like, hey, chill. This lifestyle is not working anymore. Now you have to offset. But you're right. I think the creative space, the other thing we were discussing is when you work in a formal job, the 9 to 5 structure, you have that routine locked in.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys who are in the creative space don't necessarily follow the employment route. They sort of go entrepreneurial straight away, by hustling, getting gigs and this and that, and it doesn't really have that set structure.
Yeah.
You need that 4-5 years of working under someone who can be a bit of a bitch, who's like constantly telling you need to be on time,
Yeah.
who's giving you shit for your work not being great.
Yeah.
Because I've dealt with editors who I've told them your work is not great. The guy's like, sawa basi tembea na Yesu.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
This is not how it works in an office. In an office, you can't escape that.
Yeah.
Right? And then it always comes to that discussion where they don't want to do employment, the younger generation, because they're like, that money is not enough. And we were having this discussion with another colleague of mine, Rugo, who was like, just take that opportunity so you can learn these skills.
Yeah.
But did you ever work at a formal structure?
I did. I did for officially 2 years. No, officially 1 year, but 1 year was when you do your, like when you clear school, your internship. So
Okay.
I had an internship for about almost 8 months. Then I got employed for a year.
Where was this?
Then I left. So it's the hotel industry. So Tribe.
Way that timing must
I was
have
actually at the Tribe when it's like at the beginning
been-
times.
What were you doing there?
So I was doing everything, you know, in the hotel industry. So my degree is in hospitality and hotel management.
And that's why USIU was actually
Yeah,
around,
that's what I
because
was
there was a
doing in
degree in that.
USIU.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Then, so I started my internship at Tribe. Then I got hired at Tribe. And when you're in the hotel industry, you kind of start from the bottom. Unless you own the hotel. Yeah. So
So you're doing all the crazy jobs and long hours.
From, and there's, you know, those 3 shifts. There's morning, afternoon, and the graveyard. So you do all shifts. You really don't have much control over the programming. Started from being a porter to the front desk, to reservations, to guest relations, that's concierge. So I wanted anything around the front desk area. I didn't want back area, that's reservations. I didn't enjoy it because you're at the desk.
It's more admin.
Reserving, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like the restaurant.
Fair enough.
Because I couldn't get to... I wasn't that interested in learning the names of wines. Like, let's be honest. Or the meal of the day and how it's cooked. Because you have to know all that, you know, in such an establishment. You're asked, so what's the meal of the day? What wine does it go with? What's the alternative? I was just like, that's not for me.
I actually didn't think about that. Yeah, when you go to a restaurant, some people actually ask, what would you pair with this?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, red too, but
exactly. And also, where is it from? You know, and I'm like,
this is too
I'm
much.
not cut out for this.
Okay.
So I enjoyed being guest relations, where it's basically just chatting with guests. You know, how's your stay? Anything? Where you from? Just basically data collection, if you ask me. That's what it was. Just making them feel welcome and.
That's, I mean, because your personality, when I knew you at USIU, you always this outward guy, like in the sense that you always you had the energy to meet with people. So I wouldn't see you doing an admin's office. But then the thing is, it built the discipline, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I want to talk about your journey. So I mean,
although I feel like the discipline has always been there from sports, though.
And that's what I want to understand. Is because you've been this fitness guy, and Yani. I don't. There was one point I was following you on my fitness pal. You know, streak was like 3 years. I'm like,
I remember that streak. That streak was crazy.
That streak was good. I was trying to keep up. I was just logging in one day, just logging in, eating and something just to make sure I keep up. Log out. But we'll dive into that journey. But before that, I want to address the suit he's wearing. How sick is this?
Yeah.
This is the but I think this is the first guest that's worn a suit or not. Maybe Adrian, but this is a nice.
Thank you very much.
Where'd you get this from, bro?
I got it made.
Local guy?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, a local guy.
Can we shout him out?
Yeah, shout him out. He's called Victor. He's the same guy. I don't know if I can remember. He hasn't made a suit in a while, but he makes, Joy Candy? He makes Joy Candy's
So this is
suits also.
Interesting.
A lot of the suits she wears, if not all, are made by him.
So you need to link me up with this guy.
Yeah, because it's quite good.
The blue is good. I would have never thought the red would go, but it goes well.
It goes well.
What would you rate it out of 10? Awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Clearly, when you came in Salimu, I was like, any MP, eh?
At you?
MP. He thought you were a politician.
Who said that?
Salimu down there. I was like, he's not a politician. Relax, brother.
Oh, wow.
Right, but bro, thank you for doing
Well,
this. So I mean, we've been messaging back and forth.
You know,
I
I
think
never wear suits, so it's like
this is going.
I was like, you know, when I get any opportunity that's different from working out, I'm like, I'll wear a suit
oh man,
that
it's
day.
awesome. It's awesome, bro. It looks
you.
clean. So diving back into your journey, sports was a big thing for you.
Yeah, all my life.
What were you playing?
For sure. Growing up, I was playing football, like religiously. I actually wanted to be a footballer. That was my dream.
Ligidogo, you went through the whole
Yeah,
thing?
Ligindogo, Kidogo. Then I went to Sadiliovo. They used to have some football training there. So I wanted to be a footballer. That's all I knew. By grade 5, class 6, I was told my folks, you know, I don't go high school and go to a sports academy and play football. But that dream didn't happen because, you know, it's expensive and we were just not able to afford it. So yeah, I found myself in high school where I stopped playing
high school?
football. I was in Lenana.
Okay.
Lenana School. Shout out Changerians. Yeah, then I dislocated my arm playing football. So I kind of had to take a break from that. I couldn't play competitive rugby also because of that, but I loved rugby. So then I joined the swim team. So then I was in the swim team.
Interesting.
So in primary, it was football and sprinting. In high school, then turned to like long distance and swim team. So I just stayed in the swim team till Form 4.
Yeah, so sports was always something that you wanted to do. Like, where did that stem from?
I don't
Like
know, I
your
just enjoy
parents?
it, man. No, my dad doesn't do anything sports. So my mom doesn't.
Did you ever own a PlayStation at home?
So a funny story is I owned a Terminator. I owned a
Let's
Terminator.
put about Terminator on the screen.
Terminator, oh my, yeah, I owned a
You guy, man.
Terminator. Then I didn't own a PS1.
Yeah.
No, I owned a PS1.
But it must have been like football games.
Yeah. No, first was computer. We used to play, it was FIFA 95
FIFA 95.
or 98 or something, yeah. On computer, you know. Then I switched to, was it the flat one with the circular thing? Was it PS1 or PS2?
That was the PS1. The one where you press it. Oh,
Yeah.
when you press it,
Then it
disc, right?
opens.
That was
yeah.
the PS1, yeah.
So I had a PS1.
Yeah.
Then we moved houses back to an estate. Then I kind of lost interest. I sold it because I wanted money for, I think, boots or a ball or something. So I sold it like go away, throw away price. And I didn't have a gaming unit till I didn't even buy it. My wife got it for me in 2020.
Which was PS4?
Now PS4 Pro, yeah.
Is it still that you played?
That's what I play. And I only play one game.
Which one?
Fortnite.
Shit.
Let me guess.
You had the
Apex.
You had the dual R's.
No?
No.
COD.
We need to get you on a proper gaming game.
What game?
So I love campaign games, single player games.
Oh,
like
I suck
Uncharted,
at
the
those.
series, Red Dead
I
Redemption.
suck at those.
But you need time.
Yeah,
The thing is, the way I'm seeing your day, I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, either the kids will have to get less attention,
Yeah.
or the dog will have to get less attention. So you can just dedicate time.
You have to be locked in for those, like following the storyline. Oh, my best friend loves those games.
Really, eh?
Yeah, he was kind of guy who used to finish Metal Gear Solid, Tomb Raider. All
Put
the
up Metal
above.
Gear Solid on the screen. You guys, man. Shout out.
Put Fortnite on the screen.
Okay.
So I've never been good at those because I lose
Fair enough.
patience.
Yeah.
After I get to a place where you have to figure what out and go back. I'm like, you know what? I don't need this in my life right now.
This is not something you want.
So I just hop on Fortnite. Literally, I have games, but I only play Fortnite because I just need to hop on and get onto a squad. And, you know, the goal is to win, and that's it.
I've never played Fortnite, by the way.
And I'm out.
Like, despite me being a gamer and having massive collections of games, I've never sat down for a Fortnite game.
Really?
I thought it was the visual aesthetic of it turned me off initially. It was too kiddish.
Yeah.
But when it started blowing up, I
Yeah.
think this Ninja made it really popular.
Yeah.
And streamers did.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's interesting. Then I started playing again, and I'm shooting a guy, and he's building fucking stairs.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
from a guy who's played realistic shooters, I'm like,
you're like,
I just take the
can't.
control. This is not me. I'm like, why are you building stairs
Yeah.
in the middle of a gunfight?
I was actually about to kind of quit Fortnite because of the building. Because by the time I got in, guys were so good at it. I was like, oh my goodness, I I can't do this.
How do you explain that to a guy from Shags?
But then now they did 0 builds, and I was like, oh.
Oh, there's a game with 0 builds, oh?
No, so now it's 0 builds is even more popular than the builds.
Yeah.
So there's no building. It's just
pure action. Interesting.
But it's a lot more animated, obviously, than most games.
I've seen that, yeah.
I actually turned to Fortnite because I was on Call of Duty first. But
Did you play Warzone over COVID?
Yeah, I did.
Everyone fucking played Warzone.
But now my daughter was young. She was about 3 at the time. And I found it too violent because of all the blood and stuff. And she used to chill with me. So I was like, oh man, I don't think I want her experiencing this at such a young age.
Interesting.
So I turned to Fortnite. And I was like, oh, okay, when they die, it's just like rainbows.
Fazar, you look like you want to say something.
Yeah.
So the thing with Fortnite is like Hamza used to play, like I think at some point he was the best in the country. He used to play it a lot. I used to watch him play. You shoot at a dude, you hit him one bullet, the guy builds a 4-story building with a swimming pool and a helicopter.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's a bit.
but the thing I want to say is there was a time we were at Village Market and we were walking past Toy World and there was a stormtrooper. Kid tells mom, look, it's the thing from Fortnite.
Right. Because it's that embedded in the culture. They don't know. Because I think Fortnite does characters as well. So the kids identify the characters through Fortnite.
Yeah, that's how they get you, man.
And to be honest, like from a business standpoint, these guys have killed it.
They're killing it. Even me, sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm not spending
It's called what? V-Bucks.
1,500 on this season's V-Bucks. I'm not doing that. Then they bring in the Simpsons season, and you're like, I want that skin. You know, I want to play as Homer. I want to play as this.
Okay, so Shiv
Then you're
could be
like-
classified as a gamer because he understands V-Bucks and all these things.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah,
So it's
I game like at least 5-6 days a week.
not all hope is lost.
Yeah.
We just need to transition him to more violent games.
Tomorrow.
Your daughter's like she's not 3 anymore, obviously.
No.
So she can handle some violent games.
No, she can't. She loves Fortnite and she plays Gran Turismo,
Interesting.
Roblox a little, but they both really like Fortnite and Gran Turismo.
Awesome.
That's because that's just what I make available to them.
If you wanted a PC build, by the way, like a proper PC gamer build, that's what this guy does.
Okay.
Fazar,
I'm thinking about it. Because this
You know Leon Weche? Lee Aesthetics.
Oh, you built
Fazar
Leon's?
built his.
Okay.
So basically, he told Lee, if you're a gamer and you can beat me in this game, which was it? That we kicked your ass. That you had to build a PC for free.
Leon's never kicked my ass. Only in the
Something
gym.
else. So
Oh,
may I just
my
know
days.
Leon has a nice shiny rig.
Yeah.
So clearly someone lost, yeah, but we
Yeah.
won't admit it anyway. So, bro, back to your story. So sports has heavily influenced you growing up. Obviously, it's instilled discipline.
Yeah.
I'm assuming because of that, the adrenaline is also over there. The camaraderie, the sports, team sports as well. You can tell when someone's been in that field because the way they engage with different people, they learn to cooperate it.
Yeah.
How did the transition to gym happen? When did that start?
Okay.
Because ever since I've known you,
Yeah.
Shiva's... Kwanzaa used to model in USIU, didn't you?
Yeah, I used to model.
You weren't gymming at those early days.
I was
you were
trying it. I was trying it.
Yeah, because there was a pivot where you were like, now I'm doing the gym shit.
Yeah.
When what was that appeal?
Yeah, so USIU, I think that was up to 2012 when I graduated.
Yeah.
It was on and off because the gym was there, and you remember Arnold?
Arnold, yeah,
And Ahmed.
You know, Arnold reached out actually.
Yeah.
The other day. He's in. Shout out Arnold if Arnold watches this.
Yeah.
He sent me his number. Arnold, bro, I haven't messaged you, but Arnold was in like fucking amazing shape, right?
Yeah.
From
He was
Mombasa.
he was in
Mombasa, guys, I think it's the coconut water over there had like
He was in crazy shape though.
crazy
Yeah,
shape, bro.
like
Like he really took that seriously.
Yeah.
You know, he was like one of the first bodybuilder type guys in our uni. Actually.
Yeah, that I knew personally
and
also.
then there was Ahmed as well. Right?
Yeah.
Where did Ahmed go?
I don't know.
Bro,
I don't know.
Like he was such a solid vibe.
Yeah.
But I just completely lost out of touch with him, man. But yeah, throwback,
Yeah.
man.
So yeah, I used to just go in and out, but I was a bit intimidated by the gym space. I didn't feel like it was very welcoming at the time because you remember it used to be a very small gym.
It was like the size of this bedroom, and
Yeah,
they're like
and
buff guys
then-
over there wanna kuangalia.
Exactly.
What do you want?
It was a bit intimidating. So I was just like, yeah, whatever. So towards the end, that's when now my then business partner came back, was to and from uni, and he was working out also. So during holidays, we would go work out at Kenya Prisons in Langata. So I stayed in Langata, Nairobi Dam. Then Kenya Prisons was like right next, and they had a gym in there.
How was
like
the gym?
Makeshift gym, like the full stones and
No way.
steel kind of gym, and it was like 100 bob a day. So we just used to flock that place over the holidays, and Sadili Oval and anywhere else basically. Then how did it go from there? So I was doing that. Then I was now working at the tribe. Then we kind of noticed that there was a gap in the market, and I was also partying. So I was doing three things. I was working out, I was partying hard, I used to smoke, I used to drink excessively. So I was just doing everything. So nothing really concrete. But I think
Sorry, but
no, it's okay.
let me just. Why is that on? It should be on Do Not Disturb. Sorry about that, bro.
Oh yeah. So I think the most defining point of all this is when first I stopped smoking because I did Muay Thai for about 6 months to help me stop smoking.
You did Muay Thai?
Yeah.
Whereabouts? Was it that Adams?
Colosseum, yeah, Adams.
I didn't know you did Muay Thai.
Oh man, yeah, and Andre there kicked my ass, man.
Dude.
For like, because I told him at the beginning, I'm like, I smoke and I'm trying to quit. And I know this will help me because this is difficult. Because I tried it on and off and I knew this will kick my ass. So yeah, he helped me get over that because training was brutal. And I wanted to be good at training and this sport.
Yeah.
So I had to give this up so that I can be good at this thing. So I then stopped that. Then most pivotal moment was now I have this fighting experience of like 6 months. I'm a bit buffer than usual.
Yeah.
Then we went out to Westie with my girlfriend, her best friend, and her best friend's boyfriend at the time. We were walking from Barker's going towards Molly's.
This is Electric Avenue.
Yeah, Electric Avenue,
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
And then there was some guy who spanked my wife's ass. So I didn't see it. So she just like turned and was like, "What did you just do?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" Then she's like, "That guy just spanked my ass." So I'm already high. So I turn and I'm like, "Yo," we start throwing words back and forth. Then she says, "Yo, leave this guy alone. Let's just continue." But now I'm already, when alcohol is in the mix,
Yeah.
and you're young and you're feeling like you own the world, you're already now just, let's go.
Yeah.
So I start fighting this guy, and he's a street guy, and I didn't know that. So as we're fighting him, now other guys come and
in.
join.
Jesus.
Then now this other boy of mine came and joined. So it was a whole brawl. Then I had glasses being broken. At that moment, the bouncers outside the clubs stopped the fight. Like it would have been seriously bad. But till now, my finger is messed up. My boy almost got his eye out. I had a black eye and everything. So that, and like a few months later, I was drunk driving and I crashed the car with the same 4 people in the car. Me, my wife, her best friend, and the best friend boyfriend. I crashed the car twice in like 2 months because of drunk driving. So for that, I stopped drinking. After that, I think I just sat with myself and I was like, I don't think I'll be here for another year
If you continue.
if I continue like this. So I quit drinking. I quit the smoking, and I literally entered the gym every day for a year. That's all I just, no matter what, if I'm working or no matter what is happening, I have to be in the gym every day or working out every day for 1 year straight and eating right and sleeping right and no going out. And so that's when after that, I think it was just now compounding from there. I kind of got into the lifestyle.
When did it?
Yeah.
Because I think that initial period you were following if it fits your macros, correct?
Yeah, if it fits your macros.
Was it that? Did you use that balance approach to basically allow you to party as well as maintain fitness, or was it more to live a comfortable lifestyle after? Was it before you adopted it?
That was no. It has always been if it fits your macros lifestyle, because we do. All I used to do was track my macros,
Yeah.
and I still live by that, because I don't think you need to restrict yourself so much unless you're on the Olympia stage, honestly speaking. For everyone else, I mean, if it's a piece of cake, eat that piece of cake. If it's just make sure it fits within your macros and whatever it is your goal is at the time. I still believe in it. I still eat like that till now.
But the thing is, what I'm getting from you is consistency as well.
Yeah.
Like every day you were at the gym.
Yeah.
Would it be at a certain time, or it doesn't matter whenever you would get a pocket
At
of
that
time?
point, it didn't matter.
Okay.
When there's time, I'd just going morning, afternoon, evening. Some days I was going twice. At least 3 days a week I was going twice.
And what was
So I do legs in the morning, I do shoulders in the afternoon. Next day I do chest in the morning, I do legs again, then I was just,
That's insane.
I was obsessed.
And you're one of the guys who
obsessed.
I've known who've been a big proponent of drug-free in terms of the way your training approach has been. So we'll talk about that. But for career now, what are you doing? When did it transition to the fitness
Okay,
aspect?
so we started Just Gym It.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, we started Just Gym It. Then initially when we started, I was like marketing and side of things where I'm bringing in clients. My business partner is training them. Then it got to a point where we had so many clients. So we're like, you know what, kind of need to split this. So now we're both training clients, we're both marketing the company.
So you're doing like PT in person?
Yeah,
Or-
we're
okay.
doing PT in
That must have
person.
been very, very
But I
different.
was also still working at the tribe. So
Oh.
how I do it is if I have a morning shift, so my morning shifts start from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I do my 7 to 3, then I go straight to the gym where I probably have 1 or 2 clients who I train, then I work out afterwards, then I sleep, then same cycle every single day for like 2-3 years or something.
insane, bro.
Then I finally now decided when we're expecting my firstborn, that's when I left the tribe. And I was just like, you know what? I'll just do this gym thing full time, 24/7, and let's see how it goes.
So what was the shift? Was it monetary? You were like, okay, I'm making enough doing the fitness stuff, where I don't really need the tribe, or was it just like I just need back my time, and you took that jump?
Yeah, it was not monetary at all. But I felt like there was possibility. I was literally just making rent. I can tell you my rent at the time was exactly 27 plus water, electricity rent. It was 27 in Nairobi West, like a 1-bedroom. I remember very well.
Damn.
So I was like, you know what? I can make this from 2 clients. So I just need 4 to survive.
To survive.
Yeah.
And so
But
you-
there was no security, nothing.
And you took that leap
I
of
didn't
faith.
have any furniture or nothing. So I was like, you know what? So I talked to one of my clients and I was like, since he was in and out of Nairobi and Tanzania and he had an apartment and he had like fridge and everything. So I told him I'll train his wife for, was it 6 months without charge, but I get all his stuff.
Yeah.
Because he was like, he's moving to TZ, doesn't know what to do with stuff. So that's how I got my first TV, microwave, fridge, couch,
Dude.
and tabletop burner. That's how I got all the furniture for my house first. So I was like, I'll train your wife, but for the price of everything you have in your house, basically what I needed.
And what did he?
So-
He agreed to it.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
agreed to
stand-up
it. He was
guy.
like, sour, because he was the one paying for her training anyway. So he was like, you know what, that's a deal.
Dude, that's
Since
amazing.
I'm moving, so he was like, do you even want the house? And you just start paying the rent. So, but I didn't like the location. So I was like, no, I have this location. So yeah, transferred everything to mine and I trained her for 6 months.
How was the the night after or the week after you left Tribe, was it like a weight off your shoulder?
Yeah, it was weight off my shoulder because first I started to feel like I wasn't enjoying my time there because I was working so hard, but
You weren't seeing any.
I wasn't
It's a
seeing.
tough
You're
industry.
so down on the table, on the, that nothing that you say or do,
Makes a difference.
makes a difference. You have all these ideas, and they're just like, yeah, okay, but by the time you get your supervisor, then your manager, then your director, then I was like,
It's like
I
another 5-10 years. Or
yeah, I don't feel like I'm making a difference, to be honest. I'm seeing how much we're making a day from the rooms and everything, because I'm at the desk. I'm seeing what the restaurant is making.
Would they make a lot of money?
I mean, can make millions every day. Very possible. Yeah.
Kwanza in Kenya,
It's
the lunch,
very possible,
the,
yeah.
the lunchtime crowd. They don't
Yeah.
just go to the restaurants. They
Yeah.
book rooms as well.
Yeah.
There's a whole other
Yeah.
from lojos to these places. That's how they survive, man.
Yeah, so I didn't feel like I was utilizing my talent or anything.
enough.
So I was like, let me just try something else. Let me do something else. Plus, hotel industry, you're busy on holidays. You're busy, That one, I think I spent one Christmas working, and it kind of broke me, man. Because seeing families together, New Year's, you're seeing families.
And you're there.
Then you're there. That's when you're working, serving. I was like, this is not for me,
Not
man.
for you. Fair enough.
Then I know my child is coming, then I'll be depressed and sad and doing something I hate while raising them. And I don't want to feed that energy to them. Yeah, so I was like, what, let me
Fair
just
enough.
jump
Fair
ship.
enough. It takes courage to make that move. Because some
scary.
people get very stuck and they're afraid of the unknown.
Yeah.
So how was the first year then doing fitness? Did you realize financial possibilities? Like, was it scaling?
Yeah, it was scaling really quick.
Okay. And was it mostly online PT? How was it?
At that time, it wasn't online, but we did start YouTube, and that's when Facebook and Instagram was starting off, so we were documenting.
Yes.
We built the biggest YouTube page very quickly.
By the way, yes.
Yeah, because we were doing a lot of vlogging, workouts, we're just doing everything. We're just
Full on.
full on.
But Shiv, let me ask, do you ever make money from the YouTube or Instagram directly from the platforms or
No.
through sponsors? Yeah, there's no money here.
There's no money.
You get money.
It's
It's just
from
even
sponsors.
today, like it's unless. So what I've realized is it gives you social capital,
Yeah.
where people know Shiv,
Yeah,
and then brands approach you.
yeah.
But through YouTube and all these
Nah.
places,
Not in Kenya. Because even with 1 million views,
you're getting what, like maybe
$100.
So it's improved kidogo.
Oh, it's improved. Okay.
100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Sorry, 100,000 views on a Kibe. Yeah, your good
Yeah.
your good friend Kibe. So
Oh,
one of
not my good friend.
one of the controversial videos we did, we got 164,000 views
Yeah.
and about $280.
Yeah, it's improved.
It's improved. So,
but
but
still, like,
but still, there's and we've talked about this on several podcasts. Is you need to get more American audiences.
yeah, because of the ads.
The ads. So Eric had big homie CC on, who was like P Diddy's bodyguard, right? He got maybe 200, 300,000 views on that video. Let me just say, you can buy a car.
Yeah, if it's what we earn here versus in the States,
it's insane.
It's
So you
day
need
and
to pay
night.
for that. Okay, so then eventually just Jim and I, you sort of went your own direction, right?
Yeah.
And what happened after that?
So after that, now I entered CrossFit, the CrossFit space.
What?
Yeah, actually,
Actually, no. Let me take that back. I did that side, but after starting Muay Thai
Yeah.
and understanding the pace and rigor that they take you through,
yeah,
I sort of get why people do CrossFit.
yeah,
Because first of all, longevity in terms of just functional everyday use, man, CrossFit is actually, it's really helpful and it
Yeah.
keeps you in shape. But it's still CrossFit.
it's still CrossFit. I mean, if you're looking to build the most amount of muscle, I wouldn't recommend you to come to CrossFit.
Then that wasn't your goal at the time.
No, because I had already built gone to huge size. I'd cut down to 6% body fat. I stepped on stage in 2017 for physique. And that's actually what even made me stop bodybuilding
Do you
even
still have those
more.
pictures, by the way?
Yeah, I still have those
Can
pictures.
we put them up over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you got in like fucking phenomenal shape as
Yeah.
well.
But I hated the whole experience of being on stage because I felt, everyone feels like they look amazing, they're the best. But it doesn't matter what you think, it's what the judges think. And I didn't like that.
It's a subjective sport.
It's subjective, purely subjective.
There's no, yeah.
Look at Kai versus Phil. It's purely subjective and there's a bit of politics in it. And I wasn't really a name in the game.
And to get down to 6% body fat,
yeah.
what was involved in it from a nutrition and training perspective?
Oh man, it was a lot of restrictive eating. For months it was just chicken or beef or fish with rice, literally, or sweet potatoes.
Very dry.
Very dry. No sauce, no condiments. The only condiments allowed were pepper, salt, or mustard only. Or it's only boiled or grilled.
And how many calories were you on?
At my largest, I was on 5,000 calories, which was disgusting.
Yeah, because you're forcing
It's
yourself.
horrible. Yeah, forcing yourself. At my leanest, I was on about 2,000. I went down to about 1,500 on some
Which
days.
for someone of your height and stature,
Yeah,
that's like,
yeah.
that's,
Yeah,
that's they call them poverty mark.
yeah, the days of about 1,500, it felt like you're about to pass out.
But you
Literally.
So what
Yeah.
happens is, I guess, when you're dieting down to get to stage lean, your activity increases, but your nutrition goes lower.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you were training every day in terms of weights
yeah,
and cardio.
yeah. So I was training every day. I was also running or long walks, but you're still trying to lift as heavy as possible with as minimal food as possible.
Was it affecting your sleep when you were at low calories?
It wasn't affecting my sleep, but it was affecting my drive for life.
Like you were just completely gone.
Yeah, like you have no energy for anything else. Even your libido is like almost kaput.
Completely.
It's gone. You're always cold.
Really?
Always cold, man. That's why they're always in jumpers or hoodies when they're so lean. You're always cold because there's like no
less
body fat.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to get sick. So you can't really socialize also that much.
Okay.
Because also once you've worked out and you've done your thing, you just have no energy for anything else.
Would you ever compete again?
No. 100%. I know.
No?
There's no need.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't enjoy it. Maybe for someone else. I didn't enjoy it.
There's a lot of bodybuilders. I mean, Akina Gashao and them.
Yeah.
Right now. Hanif, I think, competes every year.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
There must be something to it because the discipline it takes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that obviously drove you away from bodybuilding. What pivoted you to CrossFit? Is there something you saw, someone you saw doing it? Or
There's someone I met while I was bodybuilding. The then owner of Fast Power, before Fast Power started.
yes, what was his name?
Bryant.
Bryant. Is he
Swenson.
still around?
No, he left about 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was training. He just told me about CrossFit, and he was going to build a gym.
In Junction.
Yeah.
No, sorry, in Galleria.
Yeah, but this is even before that, before they even built the gym. I met him, I think, in 2016. I think the gym was built in 2019. And he was telling me that he was looking to build a gym here. So I just kept kind of in contact with him. Then I met him in the gym like end of 2017, beginning of 2018, in Alpha Fit. And he was like, now the gym is really going to be built. Are you still bodybuilding? He was like, he's looking for coaches to train CrossFit. And I was just like, I don't know about it. But I was like, you know what? I don't like bodybuilding right now.
Right.
So I'm willing to try it.
Okay.
So, I just got into the whole philosophy of it and what's it about, what it's about. And I found it, that I felt like a child again, like I'm in kindergarten. Because I got to a point in bodybuilding, I was like, man, there's like, what don't I know? I know how to bulk, I know how to cut, I know how to, if I want to build bigger quads, I was like, I was finding this boring. So I was like,
It's monotonous. Same
Yeah,
thing.
monotonous. And then
Yeah.
CrossFit came, and I was like, damn, I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to snatch, how to clean, how to handstand, how to muscle up, I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So now there's all these things I have to learn. So that was exciting for me because now there's a challenge. And
So
then
it's fresh.
the first competition you do, it's not subjective. It's purely, I am fitter than you, end of story.
There was
Doesn't matter
yeah.
what anyone says. If I'm fitter than you, I'm fitter than you. End of story, I'm the winner. And I love that.
And it's by the way, it's a true equalizer because you all it's weight category based as well.
It's weight, gymnastics, and weightlifting, gymnastics, and bodybuilding mixed up.
What's the difference between CrossFit and what's the new one called Hyrox? What's the difference?
Hyrox doesn't incorporate as much gymnastic movements, complex gymnastic movements like handstands, or there's no bar movements also like pull-ups and muscle-ups. There's a lot less of that. There's no weightlifting movements. That's snatching, clean and jerk.
Okay.
Yeah, so CrossFit encompasses everything.
Interesting.
Hyrox doesn't.
Which one do you prefer?
Because I hate handstands and pull-ups. Right now, CrossFit, Hyrox has so much running. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because you have to really
It's
run.
like 800 meters after every activity. But I like the activities in the Hyrox workout. Right now, I'm just working out for
Okay.
maintenance.
Fair
really.
enough. What's up? You want to say something?
I want to add something here. So I follow a lot of like gym influencers, and then they try Hyrox. So they're like, okay, sled pull 800 meters, sled push 800 meters, lift this 800 meters, do this. Everything is just run.
Yeah, there's a lot of running.
I will tell you this. One thing that surprised me was there was a recent reel that was going around. I'm not sure if it was CrossFit or it was Hyrox, but it was a competition that was done in the States. And the race starts off and you see this scrawny, he's like a buff kid,
Yeah.
but he's like maybe 5'5", 5'6", and he's standing next to these Adonis type men.
Yeah.
And so you're assuming it's a CrossFit reel or Hyrox reel just promoting the event. It was actually him showing that he came in first place.
Oh.
So this kijana, and then when you look at him, you're like, what is this guy going to do? He's not going to do anything. Small kid, eh? He was first in everything and he won it. And I was like,
That's impressive.
I'm going to try and find that reel to see if we can put it up.
It's about fitness, though. It's just about...
It's an equalizer. They were like,
Yeah.
clearly this guy is a beast because he was smoking people over.
Yeah.
Actually, that even throws me back to what you did. And this just came back to memory. You did at the Galleria place. What was it called? First Power.
First power.
You did a 24-hour workout.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah. I've done it twice. I did it in 2019 and 2023.
24 hours, bro.
Yeah.
Fazar.
Yeah.
How did
I
the
don't think
planning of
there's
that?
anyone else who's done a
Nah,
24-hour workout
not
in
here.
Kenya.
There's
So,
been
yeah,
there's
I've
been
done
24-hour
two-
live streams where people sit and talk.
Yeah.
There's not been a 24-hour
So I've
workout.
done two 24-hour workouts. So the first one, I don't know. What do you want to know about it?
What was going through your mind initially planning that?
So initially planning it, I think the first one was just out of curiosity. There's this guy I follow. He's in the UK. He's called Jay Alderton. He's a writer, coach, many other things. So it's just inspired me. And he did a sled push for 24 hours. And he was like, he looked like he was about to... Anyway, it was inspiring. Then he did a run backwards for 24 hours.
Was it the guy with the daughter who was sick?
No,
or passed away?
No. That's not him.
Okay.
But he has a daughter, same age as mine,
Okay.
and a son. Then he did box jumps, the height of Everest, for like 22 hours or something. So I think he has a world record for that.
Jesus.
So it was just inspiring stuff. And at the time, I was thinking of how do I promote wellness in Kenya?
Yeah.
So it was like the whole campaign was called Make the Time. So you have 24 hours in a day. So in these 24 hours, you can make the time in any hour. So that was what it was all about.
And
the
you were
first
live
one.
streaming the entire thing, right?
Yeah, that one I was like doing videos after every workout or something of the sort. I live streamed the second one in 2023. Then I lost the live stream after, I don't know, YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube has
Anyway.
like a restriction or something in terms of hours.
Yeah.
But was it So I remember that whenever I would walk in, there were different people doing different circuits.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to rest or sleep or do anything?
No. I got to sleep probably for both of them a maximum of half an hour. And half an hour in total. So like I can grab 5 minutes, like immediately after workout, I just go sit and close my eyes.
And
Then I'm up and I'm like, okay, it's time to go again.
were you on caffeine, pre-workouts?
So no caffeine at all.
What?
No caffeine, because that would dehydrate you. So as much as possible, no caffeine. I no caffeine until I didn't drink caffeine for both until the last hour. Yeah. So it's
Let's just say that's
a lot
fucking
of,
impressive.
but I also went vegetarian for
Okay,
both of them.
Why?
I'm telling you how I did it.
You're not vegetarian now, are you?
No,
Good. Why did you decide to go vegetarian?
because on a vegetarian diet, a vegetarian diet is best for endurance sports.
Really?
I believe that. I've done it.
What's the logic behind that? Is it just
Because-
meat is harder to process?
Yes, meat is harder to process for the body, takes longer to process, so you're using up more time, so you're more sluggish for longer, but you're building muscle.
Yeah, think about it this way.
But you're building muscle more effectively.
Yeah, like when you eat a big steak,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could use a nap.
Yeah.
So
And also now you see if you're eating like when I say vegetarian, like a healthy vegetarian diet, like high glycemic index.
yeah, the GI is basically
Yeah,
spikes your sugar.
Yeah, depending on what you're eating. So I was eating very, just sweet potatoes, like black beans, lentils, very clean, like for a month leading on to both these things. And during that month, my endurance just goes through the roof. And also you don't get as sore because I was working out 2-3 times every day. So I was like running in the morning, then I work out later on. Then in the evening, and maybe I'll stretch today, but tomorrow night it's weights in the morning. Then I swim in the afternoon. Then in the evening I run, or then I bike the next day. So I was doing all that, and to recover from that, you need carbs. Carbs are what help with your recovery. So the best form of carbs are from your beans, your lentils, your black beans, your peas, your arrowroot, sweet potatoes. So yeah, I went vegetarian for both. So even now on the day, I'd probably finish a bunch of bananas, so a banana every hour after every workout. A lot of berries, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries for detoxification. Lots of water, 500 ml after every hour. Nuts to keep me full, so like peanuts, groundnuts, almonds, or like apricots. So things to keep you sustained
Throughout.
good energy,
But also feeling
nothing
light.
to spike my insulin too abruptly, Yeah.
Interesting.
An egg every maybe 3 hours. So very, very, very clean. I'd
No, but
say.
shout out the fact that you did that, Shiv. And
Yeah.
What I'm getting at
Yeah.
is when you commit to do something, you see it through. And if it's not
Yeah.
for you, you at least know why. I think most
Yeah.
people, myself included, when we think about things, should I try this? No, it's too difficult for me. Let me leave it. Let me just go and stick to the comfort zone. You're willing to move and try different things in sports and nutrition. I still don't disagree with you on vegetarian. 2 months of being a vegetarian can stain your whole life, but I understand the logic behind it.
Yeah, even Akina Elliot, all these
Kipchoge,
runners,
yes.
they barely eat any meat.
Really?
Oh, yeah, racing season.
Racing
they
season.
barely eat meat, man.
By the speaking
Check
of
their
which,
diets.
was Eliud at
It's
the...
lots of porridge, lots of beans and rice and lentils. They barely eat meat when
Makes
it's
sense.
like,
Okay.
yeah.
When you're running a mile, what's the fastest you've done, pace-wise?
I haven't tested a mile.
Okay.
Okay, tell you a kilometer.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Why am I saying mile? Why am I saying mile? This is watu wa Kenya.
But 2.2 kilometers.
Kilometers, how much?
I think my fastest kilometer is 4 minutes 15.
That's not bad,
Fastest.
bro. What does Kipchoge do?
They do about 2 minutes.
2 minutes something. I
Yeah.
have a question. While
And
we're
these
on
guys are
the-
sprinting for like 2 hours like that.
Yeah, they're doing 2 something for 2 hours.
Was he at the Nike store
yeah,
launch?
for the opening. Yeah, it was there.
Have you seen the Nike store, by the way?
I saw.
Pricing, I think you went there. How's the pricing?
It's not unreasonable.
Okay.
You're paying about
Listen.
what it would cost if you bought it states plus a little bit of convenience fee, but you don't have to wait for shipping.
Right.
Like Air
Okay.
Forces are like 21, 22K. Normally they're like $130, $140.
Yeah.
So you're paying maybe 4K more.
Okay.
Roughly. Other things are expensive. Shorts are
Are
expensive.
you into shoe culture like that? Like Nikes and kicks and Air Jordans?
Not much.
Same.
I'm not much into
Apparently, it's a very big thing, though.
products, into like consumerism.
Consumerism
as
things
much
like
as-
stacking up.
Yeah.
This boy is.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Okay. Since we're talking about the 24-hour workout,
Yeah.
as someone who's not watched it, can you
Yeah.
talk us through how do you regiment it? Like what do you start with?
a good question,
What's
yeah.
your what do you start with? What do you go to? Is it start with, does it include cardio? Is it just you bench pressing for 12 hours?
Okay. So I'll talk about the 2023 one because it was very structured. So within the 24 hours, I had pre-planned different workouts. So there was going to be one upper, like an arm workout, chest workout, a leg workout, yoga stretch, cardio workout. I invited now like Z6 Ed. I invited different coaches. So this one I was inviting as many coaches as I could. So like even a boxing coach, I think as many coaches as I could to showcase different forms of working out, because the concept was still you have 24 hours and you have all these things you can do. You don't have to be just in the gym pushing weights.
That's
if
true.
that's what you enjoy, fine. But if you don't have access to it, there's all these other things. But what I was doing is every hour the warm-up was the same. So it was the same warm-up. So just to kind of prime your mind. So at the top of the hour, you just start that warm-up no matter what. And then it was the different workouts, but we only work out for about 40 minutes max. I wasn't going beyond 40. I was usually going about 25 to 35 minutes.
And so then you have the rest of the hour
Yeah.
to recover.
Then after that, we were doing an interview, live interview on stories and YouTube, talking about what kind of training we just did and where to find the individual. Then now you have the recovery for about 20 to 25 minutes, where it's just I immediately go, water, eat something, and just chill, just like walk or keep my feet up. 5 minutes in, start walking again,
That's so sick.
Yeah.
The planning, did you do it all yourself or did you get
Yeah.
help? Fucking hell. Shout out, Shiv.
Yeah.
That
All the planning was
is-
by myself.
24 hours, and that's like 24 different
24 hours.
programs you're doing, coordinating,
Yeah.
inviting people, making sure the back end is there,
Yeah.
making sure you're taking care of yourself because you're the one doing everything.
And this one was live on YouTube, so I had to be like present too, because I was mic'd 24/7, so I had to be like engaging the camera. At some point, I remember I think I almost fell asleep during a workout because I was just doing
Must
like
have been the
then I was
the
just
yoga
like,
ones.
Oh, stop! Yeah. The hardest hours are those. So if I start at 6 p.m., so I start at 6 p.m. So I finish at 6 p.m. the next day. So from 6 p.m. to about 10 is very easy.
Yeah.
From like 11 p.m. to 2, 3, oh my goodness.
It's tough.
There's sleep, there's a sleep that grabs you. It's like, you can't even resist. Then it gets easy again from there till about 8 a.m. So now 8 a.m. to like 11 a.m. Oh my goodness, you just want to sleep. That's all you want to do.
It's more mental. Right?
Yeah, so those are the times now it's mentally challenging because you're already fit enough. You've been eating, you've been working out, you've been training. So you know your body is going to be okay. What you don't know is how your mentality will be. That's where the mental aspect of things comes in.
How is the recovery post the 24-hour?
Honestly, the first time and the second time I partied for 24 hours after that.
Really?
I'll be honest. So it was a drug-induced recovery, but
That's fair enough. It's,
drug-induced. But
it's allowed. It's
it
allowed.
wasn't the best way to recover.
Okay.
But
But
yeah.
like that night, did you sleep then? Like how long do you sleep before partying?
You don't sleep much though, because it's like you just keep on moving.
Kuna energy keep on moving.
Yeah, you just keep on, because okay, you've been working out. It's like your body doesn't register it in that way.
Yeah.
Just because you've worked out 24 hours, you'll sleep 24 hours. But
Fair enough. I mean,
Yeah.
clearly you're a subject matter,
Yeah, I mean,
matter
then
expert.
there's alcohol in your system, so now maybe you're blacking out, then you're waking up, then it's
You're
not
like,
the best way to recover, but you're on such a high because you've done this.
this,
It's
yeah.
such a high. The first time I cried, oh man, I cried like uncontrollably. I didn't even see it coming. But as soon as I finished and the clock went, I just felt tears coming out.
Amazing.
Second time, just a bit. Because I was like, okay, I've done this before.
Would you ever do it again?
I would. I enjoy such things.
That's awesome.
I would.
Then you-
but
one of the hours
I
you
need money
invite-
for it though.
one
I
of
need,
the-
I need some sponsors to come.
We'll get sponsors. One of the hours, invite the podcasters to do a workout with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Cindy.
I like that idea actually.
So
I like that
you get a podcaster
Yeah.
to join you each hour to do a workout. So that way you get more views. So this hour, 11 to 12, you have every other time with Eric.
Yeah.
You working out with him.
Yeah.
Then the next one, you invite me. Then you do Kisiangani or someone. Like this you know, the
Okay.
podcast has also become a cohort
Okay.
of guys, and you get crazy viewers.
Okay.
You get sponsors as well, bro. And then you can also activate your the live chat where people can donate. And I think that's the best way.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that will be good.
I didn't think about that.
You're clearly a subject matter expert, Shiv, when it comes to fitness. Within the business sphere, are you still doing that? Are you still doing online coaching? Are you still doing PTs? What's transition now? What does the fitness business look like? Or what are you doing?
This has been a difficult one. Honestly, I have struggled with it on and off because I was always doing online programs and in-person programs. So coaching you in the gym, PT, and doing group classes, but also doing online group classes. And
I
just
remember
to
over
work
COVID
out
used to do
plans,
quite a lot
meal
of that,
plans.
yeah.
And even after. But now, because I had to kind of focus on rotator clothing, rotator activewear,
Yes.
which was now something I'd never done before. Oh, well, I'd done it once, but very small scale with just Jimmy. We sold pants. But this was like large scale. It was a huge investment. I was like, let me just go all in on this. So I stopped the online classes, the online coaching. I have an assistant coach who's doing most of the classes because I was like all in on this clothing line, bringing in, creating the systems around it, everything, designing, everything, basically. Everything. I did everything,
Okay.
to finally bring the clothes here and sell these clothes. So for the past, I'd say year and a half, 2 years, I've taken a back seat in the coaching and training.
Let me just open up Rotator. I just want to
Yeah.
have a good look at it before. So, what I've seen you go. Do you know Mike Thurston? Rotator.
Sounds so familiar.
Rotator activewear. Guys,
Yeah.
we'll put it up on the screen right
Yeah.
now. Just mark it. Or Fuzzy, just mark it so we can put that up
Yeah.
on the screen. What Mike Thurston did was he also transitioned into clothing, and he realized he couldn't sustain private coaching because you literally have to be there and you have to do it in person.
Yeah.
And it dedicates a lot of time. So he
Yeah.
was thinking, how do I get back my time but increase my revenue with the brand I've built? Because people trust me for fitness. So what
Yes.
he did was he took about a month, actually, he took about 3 months, and he shot content. And
Yeah.
He shot workouts and he shot regimens. Whatever his clients were going through, he did like 10 programs,
Yeah.
breakdowns of exercises, everything his clients would ask him.
Yeah.
He would sit down and talk
And-
about it, how
yeah.
to measure your macros,
Yeah.
how to do this, how to train, how to do reps in reserve. He curated that and then he created an app. And then he uploaded everything on the app. So when you start the app, it tells you, are you a beginner? If you're a beginner, you go through this path. If you're an intermediate, you go through this path. If you're an advanced, you go through this path. And each of these places had nutritions, how to measure, how to start, what to eat, whether you're vegetarian, whether
Yeah.
you're this or that. He started charging $10 a month. So like 1,000 bob.
Yeah.
He got to 1,000 members within the first month.
Wow.
Now he's at
That's
20,
impressive.
30,000 members.
That's crazy.
So I think, bro, for you,
That's actually what I was thinking about. I literally even have created a 3D room in a studio,
yeah.
render, where I'll be shooting.
I think that's
Because-
awesome because you've got the brand, you've
Yeah.
got the
And the biggest online program I did was the 7-day challenge, where I was doing a 20 to 25-minute workout live on a private IG page. And people love that.
And they're
'cause as
signing
much-
up for that, yeah.
Guys were signing up for that. Like, and the money was good. Money was good.
It's a
And that's what I want to get, because I actually enjoy coaching. I
Yes.
really enjoy coaching.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to see, I had to scratch that itch of
Okay.
the line.
So I, the thing is, my mistake, my research was poor, and my producer's research was poor. I thought the activewear was something that was in the past, but it's there now
Yeah.
fully. This is, in fact, I wanted your advice. Actually, that's a good. My mind is flowing in all sorts of directions. How's the business been first in general? The activewear, is it a profitable venture to do clothing and sell in Kenya?
It can be profitable. I'll be honest about the mistakes I made and what has worked, what hasn't worked. Mistakes I made is I started too big,
Too many clothes.
too many clothes.
And does that mean like in terms of choices, options,
I think the
variations?
options were too many and the numbers were too many for each of those options.
Okay.
So I already started with investing too much capital too early. I should have just slowed it down. However, there's a bit of back end, but yeah, in hindsight, maybe I should have just gone that route. But other than that, the market is there. The product is amazing. At least 70% of our customers have been return customers.
Awesome.
And they love the products. All the products, each and every product that has been bought, people love it. Now, when it comes back to, am I reinvesting and bringing another line? We're yet to see. We're yet to know. Because I took out a lot of loans from this, for this. And I've spent a lot of time paying back these loans.
Okay.
So it's been a lot of getting the money and paying money. And getting money
And paying
and
and
paying
the
money. Almost nothing going back into investing. It's a high capital business.
Okay, so
Yeah. Capital investment.
in terms of the suppliers, do you work with people locally? Because that's. Let me frame it this way. I'm trying to launch a clothing brand as well, but the clothing brand is merch tied to the podcast, and we're not trying to do traditional branding. We're trying to do stuff that I would wear.
Yeah.
Right. That's. In fact, I'll show you what I've showed people. We're still leaving some of them as a surprise. What's the group called? The clothing one. Just give me 1 second. Let me pull this up. Coffee pump. We have so many coffee pump groups, bro. Like this kind of stuff, right?
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, it's not, and I don't want this kind. This is the other option, but I don't want this kind of branding there. It's too obvious. There's also
A bit unconventional, but still related to the podcast.
yeah.
I get that.
There's
I'd still just advise,
yeah.
just start small.
Start small.
Yeah.
Now that's the other question I
See
had.
what
Is
people like and then just double down on whatever people like.
would you ever
That's what I would have done.
would you ever try doing pre-orders?
I would.
Because
Well, initially it would be a bit difficult because people don't know.
so with the podcast, guys, not for much, basically.
Oh,
So what
okay,
I was
okay,
thinking
okay.
is to save on that capex investment. The first thing is we get good samples. We work with a local supplier who we can at least trust, and maybe I can get you advice offline for who you guys are working with.
Yeah.
Because the jamas we found over here, bro, you order 10 XL hoodies, the 10 are different XL
Yeah.
sizes.
Yeah. Happens a lot.
Like,
Happens a lot.
and then the branding
it's
and the
frustrating.
printing and everything is off.
It's
So
frustrating.
we're thinking once we get that sorted out,
Yeah.
what we do is we start teasing it on the podcast. We give it to guests, we do
Yeah.
this, and then we have the website where it launches pre-orders.
Yeah.
So at least for the month or 2 months leading up to it, you're getting the pre-orders in once you've qualified the samples. Then you know, okay, I have 100 orders that have come in. Let me just buy 100 extra, hypothetically.
Yeah.
And then because you save yourself on that,
Yeah.
you think that's a better strategy rather than just going
Yeah.
and buying like 500 and saying, okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Don't buy 500 and then hope people like them.
okay.
Yeah.
okay.
If anything, test out at the it's best to just test out different designs, whatever people want, sell.
So this activewear you feel is something you can scale now.
100%. Especially there's some items of ours that are sold out very quickly and people still want them. They're like ladies' tights, men's t-shirts. Those two items, those go quick, like quick.
And
People, it's like that's what people buy the most.
and
So I
sizing and
double
fitting.
down on that 100%.
Okay. And sizing and fitting, like the team you're working with sorted it
Yeah.
out?
So our production is in China.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So that's
Getting active wear production in Kenya is very difficult. I know there's a company doing it, but it's a lot more small scale and they're still in testing stages. But the technical know-how to manipulate the materials, because it's mixing. And also the thing with China right now is you can use, like I can go and say I want 5% polyester, 85% cotton, and 10% nylon, and get that. Or I want 60% polyester, 20% spandex, and 10% cotton. You can really refine your material to what
And
it
they'll do
is
it.
you want, and it's there.
But you'll have to be careful. Did you go the Alibaba route and search for suppliers there?
Initially, I did, yes.
And did that
Yeah.
help?
It helped a lot, because then I went there, literally on ground, and
Will you China?
yeah, I've been there twice.
Bro, okay.
I love China.
Really? When did you go China?
I love China.
Yeah, I've not been watching your stories. Amma, you didn't
I love
post about
China.
it.
So I went China in 2022 initially. Then I went again in 23.
To look for suppliers or for holiday?
Yeah, the first time was now to meet the suppliers, literally go to the factory, inside the factory. Where is this being made? Who's making it? What's the whole process? Sitting down, choosing materials, choosing designs, because our line was fully custom made, which was also more expensive. What most people do, honestly, is so these factories already have products they've made. So they'll tell you, like, they've already sent me their collection for summer. So summer, this is what we have already made. So they already have wholesale. They have thousands of pieces.
So you just put your branding on it.
So you just put your branding on it. So you can get the production cost of, am I spoiling for people? Anyway, I'm just being honest.
No,
but it happens.
So I mean, the
But
thing
if
is,
it's
it
not
will
fully
help. It will help a lot of people, right?
But it's also not easy to know what's not customized and what is.
Yeah.
That's another thing. It's very difficult to. So if it's like a wholesale product and you're putting your label on it, you can get a pair of running shorts, Nike quality or whoever quality, Adidas, whoever, very good quality, at one like short at $5.
Fuck, seriously.
Yes.
But what's but
Yeah.
kuna
I mean, I have samples for $7 each.
that's shipped to you or
Yeah, shipped and branded for $7.
But let me ask you, but do you have to have an MOQ for that though?
Yeah, but you see, it's the MOQ depending on. But so you see, if you're doing from wholesale, you can get even 10, you can get 20, you can get 50.
So what do you mean if
But
you're getting from wholesale? Like
That's
whatever they have,
what they already have
and then just with your printing.
with your print.
Interesting.
It's flexible. You can get 20 items.
Okay.
However,
Yeah.
if you're doing a customized look, then you can do a minimum of 100, and even 100 is a small factory.
Wow.
100 of just the t-shirts. And if it's 100, they'll only give you 2 colors. And that 2 colors you've negotiated, because they're dealing with big orders, these companies.
So this company you work with, can you hook me up with them?
I'll hook you up with all the contacts you need.
I appreciate that, bro. So you'd rather because here locally, man.
Yeah, in fact, I know one who does this kind of t-shirts, whether it's acid finish. Like, there's so many options. Like, just a t-shirt, they have racks around in a room of different materials, finishes,
You'd
fits.
recommend going there though, China, or like I mean,
I'll
but
show you.
You've already done
show
the
you
work, so
offline.
afadhali I just use.
If you're looking for just the fun experience of going, but it's such a you have to kind of know where you're going and what you're going to do.
So did you get
It's so
expertise
big.
from someone before going, or
I had a friend living in China
Okay.
at the time, so I knew at least there's someone who I can
and rely on?
rely on. But initially, when I went, I was alone. I just arrived and I was like, I know where this place is from talking
Yeah.
to them online. So yeah, I just jump in there, fika there, and okay, where are we going?
Yeah, you've actually changed my perspective, because even
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
Yeah,
why don't I do everything from China, including the coffee mugs and this?
yeah,
Because we've worked with so many people locally, bro. They bring you a coffee mug. First of all, your logo is faded.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if you look at this as well, here this particular product, I mean, origin, I'm not sure where they're made, but it's a Kenyan one. It's local. That explains why the branding is kidogo off over here.
yeah. Unfortunate thing is that what I'd love is for us to be able to actually produce all these things here locally, good quality. Like, I think it's possible, but then again, now the production costs are so high because of the cost of electricity. Then the inconsistency of the electricity. Are we going to have power today or not? You know, who knows? Then next month, KPLC decide, okay, we are going to now increase rates from nowhere.
From nowhere.
Then there are no tax breaks, whether you're a startup or the biggest company in Kenya. You're paying the same amount
Yeah,
of
trust
tax.
me.
So it's like,
We've
how,
chased people
how
away.
am I supposed to, compete? And I'm starting off, this guy's been there for 20 years, but we're paying the same amount of tax for the same amount. There's no breaks.
It's like we are.
Yeah.
You want to put Kenya on the map,
Yeah. Badly.
but your citizens cannot compete on a global scale. We are just most of what we are doing is just basically trying to make ends meet.
Yeah.
Any
Which
businesses
is
we
not
do, we're sort of
great.
tied. Exactly. So
Which is
we
not
become an
great.
import-export dependent economy, and then
Yeah.
you can't really.
And we
How-
have everything here. Literally, we have everything we need here.
Last
But-
question on China, Shiv.
Yeah.
How long does it take from ordering and finalizing to getting the samples shipped to you?
It can take you between 30 to 45 days,
Okay.
low season, high season, 45 to 60 days.
It's a bit of time.
Yeah.
But still, and
But that's
they
if
send you
it's
back and forth samples.
customized.
Nah, agree.
Yeah. That's if it's customized. Samples you can get in 10 to 14 days. That's if it's fully customized, like they're making a new sample. Yeah, but if it's something they have in the factory, give yourself
Yeah,
4
because
days.
I was
they'll
thinking
send
like
it.
boho man style or like oversized shirts with the branding, and starting simple where you have a black tee, a white tee, a black hoodie, a white
Yeah.
hoodie, and then each of those has maybe 2 branding,
Yeah.
and then maybe like a mug. But
Yeah.
I'm assuming for mug I'd have to go to a different manufacturer or something.
Yeah, because they, this district does activewear, this district does mugs, this district
Crazy.
does. Yeah, it's like large scale like that. So in the industrial area is only doing activewear. So it's like factories of activewear in that whole place. Then come to Kileleshwa, it's all factories doing the laces for the activewear. Then this other side, they're doing the buttons to go on that. So that's how they've managed
So did
to
you need
keep
did you need a
things.
translator when you were going there?
I was walking around with the Translate app. So you some know some English, but you just talk onto the phone and then they talk. Then literally.
And how was your overall experience of China?
Oh, I love the place, man.
Food, culture, people.
I'm not much of a foodie,
Okay.
so I just eat whatever is
Whatever's there.
whatever is there, whatever
That's
is
a reason.
quickest.
That's a reason why Shiv is always lean, because he doesn't like food.
My taste buds are actually not great.
Have you been on Retta True Time?
They're not great. I actually can't taste much.
Okay.
So, and my wife is like, I'll eat whatever is available.
I wish
So
I
I'm
wish
not
I had
picky
that. I
at
wish I
all.
had that problem.
I'll eat anything that's available. So it's extremely safe, first of all. Like, it's a bit of the culture shock is in how safe it is. Because, here you're used to walking on guard.
On guard, because you're not sure. Your
You
head's
know,
on a swivel. Yeah.
You never know,
Yeah.
Yeah. There, man, you can literally leave your phone on the floor there. You can leave your laptop wherever you can go. Like, it's not even something anyone there thinks about at safety. Whether it's 10 p.m., 11 p.m., you're seeing a 7-year-old and her 4-year-old just walking to the shop,
Oh my.
crossing the road, lights everything is working. All the lights are working. At least this is in the cities. I don't know about the rural areas. I didn't really go. All the roads are good. All the lights are working. Everyone follows those lights. Everyone follows,
Which cities did you go to?
I've been to Guangzhou. That's the main one.
That's the manufacturing hub, right?
Then Dongguan is also where a lot of the activewear is done. Nanjing, that's where my boy was staying. Then visited Shanghai for the culture.
How was
Sake
that?
of it, it feels unreal, to be honest.
Compared to what we have here. Yeah?
It honestly feels unreal because even just the trees on the streets are all the same size,
And they're all lined up
all
perfectly.
lined up, all the same cut, all the same. Like it's so organized. Okay, you're like, is this really realistic?
China, and people...
Like, is this realistic?
Yeah, the made in China concept
Yeah.
has been perpetuated in society.
Yeah.
I think it's getting now diluted because
Yeah.
generally
Guys are seeing the
people
truth.
understand that, and I think they tell you what type of quality you want. Do
Yeah.
you want better than Nike?
Yeah.
Do you want Nike or do you want completely
Yeah.
useless? And they'll manufacture
Yeah.
everything for you.
You'll say, okay, I want workout pants. You'll be given 10, 20, 30 variations. This one is $1. This one is $15. What do you want? We can do everything because everyone anyway produces there. Everyone. It's either there or Vietnam.
And they even tell you some of these manufacturers, like they
Yeah.
large scale. They like
I was at a factory in Vietnam for this recent trip last year when I went to China and Vietnam, where they do pants from the States. Like that whole factory is only so the black pants. The scale, bro,
and the factory. How is it? Like very well done.
very well done, clean, like assembly lines. They have like 12 assembly lines times 2 times what? Huge, so clean, like no dirt, nothing, like the
Yeah,
scale.
there's a business opportunity there.
Like the scale. We can do it. We have the space to do all these things here. It's possible. We just, honestly, I think it's just governance from the top.
Or another business opportunity. A Kenyan guy becomes your go-to person for China. So you go to a Kenyan guy and tell him, I want manufacturing this.
There are many guys like that already.
Kuna watu.
Yeah. There are already a number of them. Actually, even my boy, if you want anything when it comes to, and he speaks fluent, is it Cantonese? What's the language?
Mandarin.
Mandarin, yeah.
Yeah.
He speaks fluent Mandarin.
By the way, so
In
he's
fact, I went
he's-
with him to like the back streets and everything because he's negotiating and everything.
chotai.
Yeah, he's very good. If you need anything from China, he can hook you up from anywhere.
Okay,
He
bro.
can translate
You-
anything. And there are guys there. Once you get there, there's also very many Kenyans there who do that job.
Okay.
Kenyans and Nigerians.
See, that's why I love
and-
podcasts, bro. Is
Yeah.
you get there's always bits of wisdom that
Yeah.
you get. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
That's changing my perspective on what we're gonna do. You seem like you have a question.
I want to add something. You're talking about like the governance when it comes to like manufacturing. I give you something to think about. If you've ever noticed movies, documentaries, when they show like Africa,
Yeah.
it's always in which country?
Kenya. No?
Not Kenya. It's always South Africa. It should be Kenya,
Yeah.
but it's not
Yeah.
because red tape. I don't remember. There was a documentary I was watching where they were like they wanted to shoot in Kenya, but the licenses, this you have
Yeah.
to pay for, made absolutely no sense.
We were talking about this. So on the side, we're trying to get a movie made. Just something we've been working on.
Yeah.
And the amount of red tape you have to go through
Yeah.
just to get a fucking movie made
Yeah.
in Kenya is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Kenya Film Commission is not making it any easier. Like if someone from Kenya Film Commission is working with this, I'd love for you guys to come on the podcast to address how we can make it easier.
Yeah.
Like in terms of a lot of movies as well, that were supposed to be shot in Africa, they get routed to Tanzania, they get routed to South Africa
Instead of Kenya.
instead of Kenya.
Yeah.
Like Netflix shows, they
Yeah.
rather go to Nigeria and deal with whatever Nigeria is, and rather than do a production yet.
Yeah.
We still have small productions, but you get very lucky, and it's all dependent. It's also politically tied.
Yeah.
Who do you know? What do you know? What can
Which
do?
is
Why did
very
it have to be like that,
unfortunate.
man? Come
so
on.
unfortunate, man. Because we have so much talent.
Shiv, there's a couple of things I want to talk about as we wind down. There's steroids and peptides. There's the mental health aspect as well. And there's politics. because you've been commenting on some of these Kibe reels. So let's start with let's start with steroids and peptides.
Okay.
Has that become steroids has become very open now? A lot of people are using it.
Yeah.
It's good, so you actually know where you stand.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like
It
see,
was
bro,
harsh.
I'm natural. I'm natural.
Hey,
And you're
no one wanted to admit.
you guy, man, you're looking at this guy. This guy is juiced to the gills. No one wanted to admit.
Yeah.
No one would say. But now at least people are coming out and they're okay.
Yeah.
And then there's peptides, which is there's still quotes on them, but they're like the GLP ones, which is the Ozempic and the Manjaros. There's the retatrutides.
Yeah.
There's a Wolverine stack. What are your take on these?
I'm not an expert in this.
Okay.
This is where I'll tell you I'm not an expert, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Because personally, when I stepped on stage and I realized to step on a bigger stage, I'll need to hop on gear. That's also a reason I stopped bodybuilding, because I was like, it's either all in or you can't really make it internationally. For me, it's if you're able to do it safely, especially if there's a goal and you have a vision, okay. But I don't encourage it for most people who are looking to do it for vanity purposes. And like, if it's just vanity purposes, I don't think it's necessary. It's not useful. Like, you may be doing a lot more harm than you are good to yourself, especially like steroids. But if it's for health reasons and there's a goal or it's work, or it's a bit different.
Yeah.
And you're getting the right treatment and doctors and blood work and
That's very important,
advice done, then fine. That's for steroids. When it comes to peptides, I really don't even understand much about this world. These are questions I ask Leon. Because Leon understands all this. Shout out Leon. If you have any question, honestly, I just go to him.
He's the guy.
He knows this stuff in and out. So yeah, I don't know much about it. I don't comment.
Fair enough, and I appreciate that.
But I don't really understand as much.
I've seen peptides become so common now. I will say this: I've tried retatrutide, and dude, the noise cancellation when it comes to food, it's out the window. Yeah, it is out the fucking window.
Very interesting.
You don't eat, and then what happens is so there's I think there's three versions. There's Ozempic, which was the initial GLP-1. Yeah. There was Manjaro, which was an improved version. And then now there's this new thing called retatrutide, which has more of a it has more of a metabolic effect as well. It's the third improved version. It's not FDA approved. The other two are. But like most peptides and steroids, exactly. FDA is like a King's Collection hoarding their supply from China. We believe that. No, fucking put it over here. They let me down. So, retatrutide now has been used by a lot more people, especially in the bodybuilding world. And it always starts in bodybuilding before it gets to actors. Yeah. Then it becomes mainframe. Yeah. But what it does is it cancels the food noise completely. Your appetite, the thing is, so your appetite suppresses. So if you're on low calories, especially if you're dieting for a bodybuilding competition, it significantly makes it easier. The thing is, though, on top of that, something to do with it, and we'll get Lee back on to talk about it, it helps improve the metabolic function, so you actually burn fat through it. And it's it's like through amino acids, it's able to achieve this. Yeah. So stuff that's readily available in your body is just maybe directing the flow of it. Yeah. There's stuff like BPC 157 and so on and so forth, which is like more if you have knee injuries. Do you know Philip Guya? Yeah. So Philip had a knee injury. He tried that, and the recovery of the knee injury was like night and day. But he said he was still doing rehab work. You can't just plug it in and expect it. You have to put in the work. Do some work. So it's sort of the new, safer way to do things. Oh. And how Ozempic and Manjaro in Kenya have become like common.
I think they've been misused. I'll be honest, they've been misused. Yeah, that's just what I'll say for that.
Yeah, it's I've seen it where you have to ensure that you're working out,
Yeah,
you're retaining your muscle mass, because these things can wither you away.
yeah. I worry for ladies especially
Yeah, I've seen that a lot with
because of at a certain age you're already fighting against nature in terms of maintaining muscle mass, bone mass, and then you're on this drug that is now just taking away everything. It's not. It's discrete. It's taking away your muscle, your bone density, your everything. So it's just like,
what's happening. Yeah.
I struggle with it, man.
No, I appreciate that, and I appreciate your
Let
honesty.
me just say that.
You're a straight shooter. He's a straight shooter. He doesn't bullshit, and ever since we've known him, I think that's one thing you have is you're not a bullshit artist.
Yeah, no.
So sitting externally, I appreciate that about
Yeah.
you. The other thing I want to talk about was, I think, men's health, mental health. I know you've spoken about it where the gym has also kept you away from demons and it's kept you at ease and bay.
Yeah,
There are a lot of guys who are going through breakups,
yeah.
just having a tough time out there, work, trying to find their purpose, not earning enough money. How have you? I'm assuming you've dealt with that in some instance, but how would you recommend folks deal with that?
Okay, I haven't dealt with heartbreak much.
even when you got your ass kicked in Fortnite.
like that level of heartbreak. I'm just being honest. Me, my problems are more, I'd say, on and off financial.
Okay.
Those are the ones I deal with because I jump into things. Me, I just jump.
Head first, and then
Yeah,
figure it out.
let me find out down
Yeah,
there. Sometimes down there, it's fucked up. Sometimes it's not. So how I deal with it is I just try to center myself. I aggressively work on myself. Let me say that. Over the past, especially not this year, not much this year, but from last year and for 5, 6 years before that, all I was doing is focusing on working on myself, and people mastery and self mastery. When it comes to making sure first I'm working out, that's like base core foundation, working out and eating right. Then next is what am I reading? So
Interesting.
I read a lot of, I'm just into kind of psychology books that are into people mastery, into self mastery, into spirituality, meditation, and frequency and energy.
Frequency meaning like
Just
listening,
higher frequency, just vibrating at higher frequencies,
right?
and
Feeling, thinking
energies.
positive.
Yes.
Do you have books that you'd
Yes.
recommend for folks to read? Is there something that stood out to you?
That have stood out to me.
Yeah.
I have a long list of books.
It'd be
I
good.
don't know.
It'd be
Where do I
good
even
because
start?
we had Nyumbaya King, Kimani. He's an avid book reader.
Who?
He was a subscriber. He started a Boda business, electric Boda. He was here on the podcast last week, and he reads books all the time.
Oh, okay.
And his worldview,
Yeah.
he's probably one of the most educated guys when it comes to world opinions because he's been diving into books from a very, very young age.
Yeah.
Us used to read Sijui Hardy Boys and Goosebumps, and then
Yeah. Goosebumps was cool.
Goosebumps was dope though.
was dope.
Goosebumps artwork.
It was the same story,
It's
though.
the same
but-
story. It's the
but
same
it was-
story. Yeah.
Every book was the same story, but I still
essentially,
loved
he gifted me because I wanted to understand more about philosophy and Plato
it. Yeah.
and what it means. He gifted me a book recently on that. You
Oh,
notice- Yeah.
What's his name?
Marcus Aurelius's book, if I'm not mistaken. We can put that up over here.
Okay. On that, there's a book called
You use audiobooks or physical books?
audio.
Yeah, it's
I feel so sleepy, man, when I open an actual book.
so a rule of thumb now, basically in the bedroom, is at night no PlayStation, no TV.
Yeah.
So, because I need to get through all those books. If I start fucking playing PlayStation,
Yeah.
the thing is I go to
that's-
sleep at 4 in the
yeah,
morning.
a standard. Yeah.
So here, if you read the books,
Easily.
at least you'll go through a few chapters. By midnight, you're asleep.
Yeah. I don't know. As soon as I open a book, I just feel like it's bedtime.
It's bedtime, yeah.
Yeah. So, there's the Daily Stoic, which is like the teachings of Akina Marcus Aurelius.
Let's put them up over here.
And all the above, it's about Stoicism. That one I've read like 3 years in a row.
It's that good, eh?
Yeah, it's just about how you react to different situations and things that happen.
Stoicism.
Yeah, it's not about, basing on how other people will react. It doesn't matter what anyone does. It's how you control how you react.
I wish we could dumb it down for matatu drivers.
Yeah, that's just basically what it is. This year, I'm just trying a lot of things. So I'm reading a book called Infinite Potential,
Let's put it over
which
here.
is about
infinite potential.
meditation and portals and all these things. I'm trying to understand this new world. Stuck in the pendulum, the world pendulum, which is another difficult one.
Let's put it up over here.
I'm also reading some of the books which were left out of the Bible.
What do you mean?
It's
This conspiracy theory, huh?
not conspiracy theories. The Bible has been curated very many times by different people.
Correct.
But the King James version from is the 1800s or 1700s is the one that people use mostly. But there's books that were left out. So
Interesting. Yes, I've heard
Yeah.
that it was curated a certain way.
yeah,
Certain, yes.
to fit a certain narrative.
Okay.
you know. But there's books like Second Esdras. There's the Book of Enoch.
The Book of Enoch.
Yeah, so I'm diving into these books right
Have
now.
you started the Book of Enoch?
I've started, but only very little, because it's a bit overwhelming getting all this new information. You just like you
Is the
hear a
Book
few
of
words,
Enoch-
you're like, okay, let me just take a break.
Is the
because
Book
this
of
is a
Enoch
lot.
that talks about us being in a firmament?
Yeah,
That's the one.
yeah,
Bro,
all those, all those books.
by the way, we have some conspiracy theories on this podcast.
Yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
I've always been into
conspiracy
what's the alternative of
Yeah.
what has been portrayed.
There was a reel I was just watching before you came about UAPs and UFOs.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Project Bluebeam?
I've heard of it. I haven't.
So
delved into it.
essentially, what it entails is, since the 60s, the CIA or these government structures have been drip feeding society about aliens. It's all to prepare us for an invasion. It has biblical ties to it. So in the Bible, in the Quran, we believe that the Antichrist will come. And then there will be the Messiah that will rise up. Jesus will come back to fight that particular entity or whoever that Antichrist is.
Yeah.
With Project Bluebeam, what they're trying to tell you is they're trying to create this alien invasion. Right? This alien invasion where it will require a united humanity front to face that evil. And it sort of ties biblically into that.
Okay.
But it dives
Okay.
deep. There are different conspiracy theories that say angels and demons are, the angels that fell to earth and the demons that are based here, demons are actually aliens. That's what they're saying. Those entities
Yeah.
are actually aliens. So the Antichrist and the aliens, it's all biblically tied together.
A lot of this is biblically tied, to be honest. So
Yeah.
I was never really religious, never been, until this year. I've been into spirituality on another level.
What-
and
what
going
changed?
back to God. But so now I fully 100% believe in God, but not in the Christian way.
You know there is a God.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, ultimate consciousness, the willpower, and I believe that the mother nature is our mom. Mother nature. There's a feminine and there's a masculine. Yeah,
Fair enough.
not just a masculine who did everything.
Very
so
similar
that's what
to
I
Eric. Eric.
Yeah,
He's not Christian. He's not atheist, but he believes in a creator. He believes all this
Yeah.
came from something.
yeah.
What was that switch for you? Like, is it just curiosity that got you to that awakened your need to find out more? Was it an experience?
No, I think it's just been. I've been feeling kind of, just there has to be something out there. Then after a fast, I did last year I did a 72-hour fast just to cleanse. This year I did another fast,
Amazing
but I only managed 63 hours. Yeah, that's 72.
stuff.
Yeah, I only did 63 hours. Then I had a dream after the fast. So the day I opened my fast and I ate, that night I had the craziest dream I've had.
Can you talk about it?
Yeah.
What happened?
So for the whole of last year, I was basically fighting for my life in my dreams. So many of my dreams were I'm at war, or I'm fighting someone, or I'm running, or some violence in some way, whether it's with an animal or a human. This year, I had a dream after that fast. And so the reason for the fast was so that I stop, because I used to chew. I've been chewing for very many years.
Mira.
Yeah.
Konnichiwa Meru.
I'm a Meru.
What?
I'm half Meru.
You know I'm Meru as well.
Oh, you are?
You guys, man, this is like
What? Yeah.
In fact, my cousin over here is going to Meru Kesho.
Oh.
So we have Vaites. You know,
Hey.
we've had 2 Meru guys in the
Yeah.
past 2 weeks on the
Hey,
podcast.
man.
This is the 3rd Meru guy.
We were introduced to it very young. I first learned of Mira at like 7 years old. You know? But I didn't properly try it till like uni. So I was like, I need to stop this chewing. I wanted to stop drinking also. So I was like, you know what? Let me just do what I know. Go cold turkeys. But how will I go cold turkeys? I'll go on a fast. I was like, I'll go on a fast. So I went on the fast. Then when I ate now the night, I had a dream. And again, in the dream, I was like, it was me and someone running from a pride of lions. Then we hid behind some structure. Then I don't know why, but I was like, you know what? I'm done running in the dream. So I confronted the lions and I chased them, and I chased one down and I caught it and I subdued it. Like I held its mouth like with my bare hands.
Interesting.
Tied it and like put it on my shoulder. Then I woke up and I felt everything in my hands. Like I felt that dream like I've never felt a dream in my life.
It was very.
So that was the beginning of my spiritual awakening.
Do you think
basically?
so? In the
Because from
last
then
year,
I've been paying attention to a lot of things, how I speak to myself, what I say, how I put things out in the world, the signs from nature, how nature speaks back to us, and it's been mind blowing. So I'm on that journey right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you think it's those dreams last year where you were running away from your true calling and your true purpose, and that dream where when you confronted the beast that is so terrifying to you, the possibility that there's a creator, that's your purpose, that you're not aware what you have to do, you confronting it and carrying it and being at one and comfortable, is that spiritual awakening? Do you think maybe that's what happened?
Honestly, I feel like it is. And
That's interesting.
because I'm a Leo, born August. I've always been this fire sign. I'm high fire, high earth.
Yeah.
And I'm into planting, and I can grow almost anything. Anything I've grown has grown. So I have that green element. I have a tattoo of a lion on my leg, my left leg.
Really?
Yeah. And now I'm finding out, I'm now into going back into the history of the Bible and the lost tribes of Israel, and how the Luyas are from the tribe of Judah. And the Luyas from the tribe of Judah, and Judah is all about there were strong guys who overcame beasts and lions and all the above. You know, the Merus and the Masais were the Levites. The Kalenjins from the tribe of Reuben, the Kambas from the tribe of Asher. These were the 12 sons.
Interesting.
You know, and so this is how I'm now going into my spirituality and my this whole thing. So I'm like, you know what? I've never felt something so deep inside. You know, I'm like, I feel it. I know, like, this is who I am and this is where I'm from. So I'm going with it, I'm moving with it, and I'm seeing things in, like, nature sometimes. Like, sometimes I just go and talk to God. It's just, you know, on my walks, that's when I usually just talk randomly out, put things out in the world. Then you see something and you're like, oh my God, that just has to be the sign that I'm looking for, you know.
I love this.
Yeah.
So maybe
for someone who's always been into facts and everything.
Yeah.
It's also for me an interesting journey because I'm like, huh?
What's happening?
What's happening here? You know?
I mean, I guess it you can't force it. It comes when it comes.
Yeah.
So maybe now is not a good time to talk about Kibe because we're on such a light note.
No,
But-
that's why I'm here, man.
But-
I'm here to tell the men who are into this red pill content
So as we wind things, actually, can I take a bathroom?
to
Can I-
be accountable. Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, just let me take a quick bathroom break.
Let me ask, what's your max squat?
My max squat is 145.
So you can almost just carry a lion. Because a lion's 160 kilos roughly, almost.
Yeah, but I think there's lions that go up to 200.
They do, but
Like
roughly
really
you're looking.
huge males.
But roughly you're looking
It's
at like
rare
between
though.
130, 160, maybe 200.
Yeah,
So you're just there. You can actually carry a lion.
I'm just there. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, when I'm doing my identity to myself every day, I do say I'm from the tribe of Judah. I do say I'm the son of the Most High. How comes this is?
Yeah, let me.
Oh, is it because of this? Oh, because of the. Oh, okay, yeah. Ah, okay. Okay. Are you guys Muslim?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes. By birth and but now also recently by choice. So.
Yeah. Okay. What Muslim?
The Shia and the Sunni, I always confuse the two. Same one as him.
If you confuse the two, also may confuse.
The dyslexia just hits.
We're
so
together
the
then.
words just they sound the same. So I will this don't put this in. My mother's going to be so disappointed in me.
It's going to be like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, because
This
it's just
child.
dyslexia. Sometimes the words just sound the same, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I even have to ask my brother, hey, listen, which one
Yeah.
are we?
What do you do
I do my best.
for work?
Now this.
Oh, full time. So
Full-time.
all this is yours,
No, Sajid's. Some small things are mine, Sajid's.
but you produce. Do you edit?
No, we have editors.
Oh, okay.
But I used to, so my main thing is I build PCs. I work with hardware. Build
With the
PCs.
hardware part
Yes.
of things and the software.
My brother is a software engineer. So
Oh.
I'm hardware, he's software. So
Okay.
build PCs. I was gaming for a long time of my life. I used to play Counter-Strike.
Oh, I've
For
heard
very
of
many
Counter
years.
Strike.
I played for very many years. I've played COD. I've played this. I was really good at it. Really enjoyed it. Then started getting burnt out like Q3 of last year. Sajid approached me to help with the podcast. He wanted gear. I've never really been into photo and video, but my dad was. So I was like
Okay.
indoctrinated into it.
Yeah.
So when we started getting gear, I started doing research, what we need, nini. And then here I am. Man.
Yeah.
So
You know, me, I think if there was that avenue for gamers in Kenya would be
generally,
right up. Dude, there are so many good gamers. There are so many good gamers here.
we've tried so many times. We hold events, we do things, but also that it's very politicized. People want to make money. You're
that's
like,
the
they're
thing.
like, we want to help gamers. Then have an event without needing money,
Yeah.
right? Or any of the extra money you make, fine. Pay for the venue. Extra money, give it as prize money. They just
Yeah.
and it's just
Yeah.
Make sure. Will who's editing this?
Wilson.
He keeps all this in, yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's why I have the mic. He's actually here, by the way.
Okay, he's here.
Is he?
Okay,
I
awesome.
harassed him to figure.
Yeah.
But yes, all this is. Except, wait, which are we Shia or Sunni? I keep forgetting the
We're Sunni.
Sunni. That one. Yes.
Sunni.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
asking. I was
Yeah.
just
No,
curious.
dyslexia. I keep
What do you mean,
dyslexia. Sunni, Shia. I know they're different. I can
One is-
never correlate them. The names.
Shias are the Jafris
Yeah.
over here. Sunnis are like.
As Sajid would say, the right ones.
Okay.
It is what it is.
That guy's going to comment again.
Yeah, the guy's going to comment again. The other time we the Shias, there's a practice where all cultures have things that you don't agree with, right? So during one of the Kibe podcasts, I made a joke saying, in response to Kibe asking which Muslims are there, right? So I said there's Shias, they're wrong, and then there's Sunnis. Guy got feelings, man. I fought at me and Kibe in the inbox. And the thing is, the Shias do a practice where they beat themselves bloody.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
With whips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So it's all in order to feel pain or something in relation to another culture I saw where people practice what Jesus went through in South America, where they torture themselves to experience the pain of the Messiah. those really don't, like, that's from a guy who's wanting to do Retatrutide and
Yeah.
you know, a podcast. That's a very foreign concept where I would go to harm myself. Because
I
from a
get
religious
what you're saying.
perspective, why would anyone want you to do that in order to worship them? But anyway, I like deciding guys in the inbox, so I just chat GPT'd more insults to him. And anyway,
Yeah.
tell me the red pill movement. So I'll give the context as to how I came through it. I went through a very bad breakup. Then I was like, all women are sluts and this and
Oh,
that.
man.
And then at that time, Andrew Tate came out. You know, breathe air. You know,
Oh,
that
my
negative thing.
days. Yeah.
And it tied to meeting Kibe, doing the podcast and realizing these get a lot more views.
Yeah.
So I'm also fucking around with some guys where I'm being a bit more controversial, but it also stems from there is some truth to that matter. All right. But it's not a blanket statement covering everything.
Yeah.
Right? When you talk about women in such a degrading way, from a guy who had a mother that took care of him and strong mother who held the foundation of the house through ups and downs, you're also talking against her, right?
Yeah.
And my mom grew up without a father. She had 5 sisters. They grew up in a very feminine household in a time where Pakistan, of all places, wouldn't let women work, right? So they had to go through that. There is also, and you know, all women are sluts. I mean, what are you trying to say? So
Yeah.
there's a fine line,
Yeah.
and where it goes, we try and step on both. But then even if you really think about it, some of the things Andrew Tate says, when you ask in a general room, because of the way he says it and the comedic intent, it comes off that he's a misogynist.
Yeah.
But he also does it. It's cause and effect. When he was starting off early, if you look at some of the shit he said, like,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
women can't drive sports cars because already it's like looking out through a burqa. So if they're wearing a burqa, how will they look out through another burqa? Like all that stuff. But I wanted your context of it because you're married to a very strong and powerful woman who has a presence online as well.
Yeah.
You guys have been together for ages. You have 2 daughters, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. 2, 10, and 5.
So seeing all that stuff online, seeing Sajid commenting and putting reels to Tessa guys.
Yeah, man. It gets to me because, for me, it gets to me because it concerns me about the direction that men are heading to, especially the younger men, and who they're looking up to as role models and what they're listening to. And if you ask me, a lot of these guys are just throwing blame towards women instead of looking inwards. And that's what bothers me so much. So it's like, you know, it's like there's always this thing of, why is she dressing like this? Why is she going there? Why is she? What is she? Where was she? It's like, how can we keep blaming a lady for living her life as opposed to who is normally the one causing this harm? It's almost always a man, like literally almost always a man, you know? So it's like, why aren't we talking about why men are doing this? Why men are behaving like this? Why men are feeling left out? Why men? It's because other men are benefiting from this, you know? For me, it's just to spread the word that we should look inwards. And when I talked about online on my page about this thing of men should not hate women, and so many men were so angry at me for saying that we should not hit women. And the main excuses was,
Equal rights,
what
equal
if,
right,
equal rights, what if she hits me and what? What if she says this? What if she dares me? I'm like, yeah, what if she does? Let her do what she's doing. Me, what I'm saying is, how are you going to react to this?
Yeah, walk away.
Is hitting back is what makes you a man, and who said is what makes you a man? If anything, you already know you're stronger. We're physically stronger, like, no doubt. And then some come and say, yeah, but some ladies are strong. I'm like, and I'm not saying that ladies are allowed to hate men. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is we need to learn to work on our aggression. We need to learn to work on our issues and our problems and not blame other people and especially blame women for it. The fact that women have all these spaces and all these funds and grants and loans directed to them is not a problem that it should not be a concern to us.
Correct.
What we should be concerned about is how do we uplift ourselves. If women are having a match, let them have a match. Why does it bother you that women are protesting against something? It shouldn't bother you at all. What should bother you is how am I going to uplift myself and my community and the men around me in a positive manner?
You
So
know, the
it's
fact that you
about
say that, yeah.
accountability.
Yeah.
We need to just take accountability. Boys are being left behind because men are doing nothing about it. So for me, I've had enough of it. I've had enough of this whole narrative of boys are being left behind and, oh, what can we do? I'm going to do something. Anything I can do to uplift the boy child. Because guys think I hate men. It's so weird because I really want to see men win.
Yes.
You know?
You know, well, it's actually it's the opposite narrative where marriage has been shut down on the structures of it. The I think infidelity is probably the cause for most men to put all women in that same category. But it's across the board. It happens to men and women,
Yeah.
right? No person is equal alike. And when you subjugate these genders based on one experience,
Yeah.
then you sort of side with the red pill community. All women are sluts, get hoes, get this, get that. It's there. It's something we can't avoid. But I like the fact that you said, what are you doing to help men? What are you doing
Yeah.
to help yourself?
Yeah.
Because if you're struggling financially, if you're struggling to live the life you thought you would have as a
Yeah.
child, shitting on women is not going to fucking get you that.
It's not going to get you that. If anything, like what you should do is pay no attention to them
Yes.
and pay attention to yourself. Because someone was saying, yeah, what do you think of this thing where, women don't want to have kids and get married? I'm like, that's not my concern. What women want is up to them.
I like
I don't
that.
care what women want. What I want, if I want kids, what I'm going to do is make myself as desirable as possible. I'm going to work on my physique. I'm going to work on my money. I'm going to work on my career, my status, so that any woman who sees me literally wants to be with me, you
Correct.
know.
Instead
Because
of
at
focusing-
the end of
yeah.
the day, there's also that biological aspect that we can't run away from, that not everyone can run away from. There's that part of things. But I'm going to make myself as desirable as possible, and that will come. But I'm working on myself. Whether there are 10 ladies who don't want kids, but there's that one who does, I'm going to make sure I'm in a position for that one to want me. So if we all do that, and focus on that, you want to tell me all those 10 still won't want?
Yeah.
You see,
you know, the
it's
thing
like,
is, yeah.
now all of you are desirable because you're all working on yourselves, you're all fit, you're all, upstanding, you're all, moving forward, you're positive. Of course, you're going to attract
You
that
will
kind
find
of
someone.
energy. You will find.
You know, this divide and conquer thing
So it's like,
has
can we
existed,
just work on ourselves?
has existed throughout history
Yeah.
in the forms of different garments. Religion is one of those garments.
Yeah.
Christians will believe something versus Jews versus Muslims. There's always a separation. It's there's always been something.
Yeah.
It's boiled down to genders as well. But what I think what I'm trying to and what I'm getting for you, which I appreciate, is so what?
Yeah.
You focus on what you want. What do you want? If you want to have kids, if you want to be successful, you want to with this.
Yeah.
Just because these other people don't agree with your opinion, doesn't mean you go and belittle them. Focus on your own self.
Yeah. You focus on yourself.
Which is a good segue into politics. Whether it's Ruto or Maraga.
He must go.
See, let me focus on myself.
He must go. Because I can't focus on myself when everything around me is crumbling also.
You know, the thing is,
All the systems are crumbling.
so I'll give this opinion. I've never voted, okay?
I've voted since I was 18.
Which is, again, in retrospect, and we'll compare the
Yeah,
differences.
okay.
I've always grown up with a narrative that whoever comes to become president has progressively made the country worse. And we can agree that since 1963,
We were in problems from the beginning.
we're in problems from the beginning. So whoever comes after Ruto, whether it's Ruto or Ruto's opposite, my job is just to figure out how to make a lot of money and to fulfill whatever happens. Because let's just say if it's Ruto comes back again. Okay, it's this guy I know how to deal with. So these are the structures he set up for us. This is what he's doing, whether it's right or wrong, debatable. Some of the things are wrong, some of the things, okay, fair enough. I still have to figure out how to put food on the table. He's not going to help me. The next person that comes in will try and set up policies and procedures in place that will seem as though they are beneficial to gather your vote. But when it comes down to it, the structural integrity of Kenya as a whole is so rotten with corruption that it's not going to make a difference. So I still have to figure out, how the fuck do I put food on the table? How do I live a comfortable life? All it's going to happen is, whether it's this president or that president, is jumping from one road to another road. My car still has to get to the end destination. And that's why I said, all right, you guys tell me who you're voting in and which road we have to take. I will figure out how to avoid the potholes, if that makes sense.
I get what you're saying. I hear you completely. I still don't even know who I'm voting for, honestly speaking. But from what I'm experiencing, just from business, from purchasing power of individuals, from many individuals, from the gap of rich to poor increasing, I'm like, there needs to be some radical change. Now, I don't know where that radical change is coming from, but again, as I said, personally, I'm going to do what I can.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start small. So what can I do for the men around me? What can I do for the younger boys? How can I change their mindset to stop the blame game, to stop the entitlement, and start, breeding a new crop of, critical thinking, accountable individuals. So for me, it's just like, okay, if I'm going to do that, and then you do that, and you do that, then we slowly start to change things. Even if maybe we don't benefit in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, there's a benefiting from it. But it has to start somewhere. I don't feel like we can just sit back and accept that, yes, things are extremely corrupt and they're always going to be, because I don't believe that they're always going to be. There's always going to be corruption. There's been and there will always be. But if evil is here and good is here, how can we get evil here and good here? Do we just do nothing about it, or do we do one thing every day to slowly climb? I think something can always be done.
I see where you're coming from.
And it can be done in small groups in very many places, and those small groups become a bigger group, and then a bigger group, and then it compounds.
A compounding effect.
Yeah.
Do you so Maraga has really come up in my DMs from a lot of viewers.
Yeah.
They've been saying, consider Maraga. Is he someone you have exposure with? Is he someone you've looked into as a possible
Honestly,
candidate?
I haven't looked into him at all.
Okay. But who is the... And I love that all Kenyan podcasts eventually end with fucking politics.
Yeah.
But who's the other contender? Who is the person that can actually step up and represent what I would say mass majority of Kenyans are feeling? I don't think I've seen a candidate.
Yeah.
I have to deep dive in Maraga. I'd love to get him on the podcast to talk about it. But sentiments heard?
Right now, in all honesty, what I'm focusing on is where I live. Who's going to be the MCA and MP? Because that directly affects how the roads are going to be. Are there going to be sidewalk? Is it going to be secure? Are there going to be legal constructions in every corner of the area?
Yeah.
Is there going to, so who is vying for that position in my area? That's my main focus now.
Which sides are you
in
on?
terms of,
Which sides are you on?
Kileleshwa.
Yeah, in Kileleshwa, the problem is the fucking constructions that are coming up over there, unregulated,
So
no
many,
infrastructure.
bro.
How much traffic is in Kile these days?
It's so bad.
You can't move.
It's crazy. In fact, I do school pickup so they're in two different schools right now, because one is in like a little kids school. So I pick the second born with the car at 2 p.m. But the first born, I take a Boda, because I can't personally, I'm done. I'm done sitting in this traffic for a 10-minute drive for 1 hour. I'm done with it. I can't anymore.
I have a
It's
question.
impossible. So,
I have a question about
Yeah.
the Boda. How do you hold the Boda rider when you're on the bike?
Ati?
Do you hold the Boda rider when you're on the bike?
Listen to this guy. No, I don't hold him.
You guys,
I don't hold him.
then where is
You
safety?
two hold the Boda rider.
Such is a bear hugger.
You working, guy.
You guys, man, how do you keep safe? Me, I can't
No,
hold.
si
Chini.
pussy worker, you
Ah,
cannot be higher
partner.
on the thing.
I told the guy.
Guys are just
Okay, we were the border.
I see.
We were the border rider. The guy is like, wait, man, I was in Ishike. I'm like, I'll give you an extra 500. I'll give you an extra 500, Bob. Jama was like, Nisawa. So
You know, we have been like,
Through
you hold
Kile,
me
you're
like
hugging
that.
up on the
You
rider.
hold the bike. And I'm getting my riding license so that I can get a bike.
be careful on the bike, bro.
I know. No, mine's literally for this commute, for
Just for school pickups.
this small commutes. Yeah,
Fair enough.
I'm not looking. In fact, I'm scared of like super bikes and speed. I'm not even trying. But in a car, it's a different story.
Awesome.
I don't drive slow at all. Yeah.
Dude, this has been a fucking fantastic conversation, bro.
Yeah.
I have a question. Are you not a school bus parent?
No.
Why?
I don't know. We used to be for the first one, but I think because of the costs, we're looking at the costs up front because you have to pay all of it up front.
Doesn't make sense.
And you're like, hey, bana, if you could let me split it into like
Three
the
payments.
the
or four
three payments,
Yeah.
it makes sense. But up front, and you're like, it's not
But
making
that's-
sense, right?
Because I have to deal with premier traffic at 3 o'clock. I'm like,
It's-
all of you bloody fucking could have got the school bus.
It's because the school bus.
But there's third-party school buses.
If they make it more affordable, a lot more people will go that school bus route. Because even now they don't do the big ones;
They
they
do
do
the
the
small
mini
ones,
small
yeah.
ones because of the different. I think that's the main reason guys are not doing it.
Because I need to convert more parents to be school bus parents because that traffic.
Because that traffic.
Everyone
is insane.
in there.
But it also ties into structural integrity of the city.
Yeah.
This is an impoverished city when it comes to structural identity. It is so weak because you have plans that get put in place, but they never get executed.
Because Nairobi is unplanned.
We had
Too unplanned, if you ask me.
a property. There's a property gentleman who's based in America, ex-army,
Yeah.
Ryan Fagan. He came down, and he was telling us that when he looks at a lot of these constructions over here, there's actually the right way of putting the ratio of cement
Yeah.
to construct properties and the amount of corners that are cut over here, bro.
Yeah.
In all these properties that are coming up in Kilimani.
Yeah.
So this is just construction. You've heard stories of road tenders being issued. It's hypothetically 10 million shillings to build.
Yeah.
Tutakula 5, we'll
Yeah.
do the rest in 5.
Yeah.
Right? Road will
It's
be done,
sad,
but
man.
it doesn't sustain. And now amplify
sad.
that over the entire city.
Yeah.
We're starting to see the effects. In the next 5 years, you won't be able to move around Nairobi, man.
Yeah. It's very sad. It's very sad. It's
horrible. But I think let's end on a positive note.
Yeah.
The positive note is this fucking suit looks sick on this guy. I've been just staring at the suit the whole time.
Thank you very
You
much.
look amazing, and thank you for
you very
taking the time to come on the podcast.
Thank you for
This is-
inviting me over to the podcast.
This is one of many, Shiv,
Okay.
because you have a lot to say. There's a
Yeah.
lot we can talk
There's
about.
a lot we have to say.
We can talk about once you read the book of Enoch. We can go through that.
Yeah.
But if guys want to connect with you,
Yep.
where's the best way?
On my IG at Shiv Simani. Yeah, that would be the
And the
easiest
clothing,
and
the
fastest.
clothing as well.
My clothing line is rotatoractivewear.com.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll link
It's
everything
actually
in the description.
rotatorclothingcompany.com, but it's Rotator Activewear. The website is
Awesome.
rotatorclothingcompany.com. All links are on my website. We are just doing a clearance sale right now as we figure out our next.
Let's support if this shifts. What you do is just go on the website, see what you like, get like 3-4 items for the crew. We get for everyone.
I was actually going to ask. So you do hire like Kenyan guys to run and whatever the company, right? Like, I'm kind of like, okay, we're going to support you either way.
Yeah.
But I'm like, when we have people who come on, if you're like a Kenyan business and you're supporting
Yeah.
Kenyans, whatever, I'm always like interested in that.
Yeah.
So I've already seen your website. I already have a few things I've seen. I'm like, I'm going to have to get, especially
Yeah,
like go to
everything's
the gym and
Kenyan.
you're like, it's nice. It's Kenyan,
Yeah.
whatever.
Ukona double XL, sindio?
Yeah. Not t-shirts, not t-shirts though. T-shirts sold out.
Okay, so then I'll get pants or something.
Pants, yeah.
What about
Pants are
shorts?
available. I have trousers and shorts
Short.
and a jacket.
I'll get the shorts.
in
I'll get a
black and
jacket.
grey, and yeah, that's what I have for
No,
men.
we'll definitely support you, bro. So we get a few items as well. Guys, we'll link all Shiv's details in the description.
Yeah.
If you enjoy this episode, please like, do share, and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.
Cheers.